My name is Tannaz, the host for the Power of the Patient project. Joining us today is Ashoo Modgil, an internationally recognized wellness and spiritual educator. Ashoo is a laughter yoga facilitator, a life coach, and an author. Her programs are based on the latest research on nervous system health and laughter yoga wellness. She holds a double master's degree in English language and literature and has worked with both kids and adults. Her highly rated English language arts resources and blog are being used and praised by teachers internationally. She also has her own YouTube channel, which provides wellness tips in lifestyle and spiritual journey. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, Ashoo.
Thank you, Tanaz. I'm really delighted to be talking to you today.
Great. So I was looking at your YouTube channel and your website, and there's so many great information. And one thing that caught my eye was laughter yoga. And forgive my ignorance, because for me personally, I always thought yoga is some sort of a pose, stretching, meditation, some sort of exercise. But what is laughter yoga, and how could it be beneficial for both our mental health and our physical health?
Oh, I'm really delighted you asked that question, and I would like to introduce you to Laughter Yoga today. Laughter Yoga is a unique exercise and fitness program in which we derive laughter not by reliance on comedy, jokes, or entertainment, but the laughter is derived in a very unconditional way through simulated laughter. And this laughter is done over a sustained period of time for around 15 to 20 minutes to get the maximum health and happiness benefits. And usually we have laughter clubs, social clubs where people get together. So the term yoga comes from the deep breathing practices we use in laughter yoga, because the deep breathing, it helps to cleanse your lungs, especially in pandemic times, that how we need to keep our lungs in a healthy condition. So laughter yoga comes in as a very handy dandy fitness and exercise program to keep your lungs in a vital condition and to keep your mind and body in a healthy and happy condition. And it was introduced in the year 1995 by a medical doctor in India, Dr. Madan Kataria. And now it has spread to over 116 countries around the world without much marketing, just because of its beneficial and useful effects. So it is based on the scientific research study that even if you don't feel like laughing, it doesn't matter. You can practice laughter yoga and you can pretend to laugh, and you're tricking your body into believing that you're truly laughing. So body doesn't know the difference between the simulated laughter and the actual laughter. So you're getting the same benefits. You're releasing endorphins, which are feel-good hormones in your mind and body. And the effects are instant after this practice and exercise program. You begin to feel like, the boost of energy and those feel-good hormones are already traveling in your bloodstream. And so it's the beauty of laughter yoga that this is the, I think, only stress reducing program where you can experience instant stress reduction. And there are 4 steps in laughter yoga. So first we start with the warm-up exercises in which we clap finger to finger, palm to palm, a little hard to activate our acupressure points. Would you like to clap with me?
Yeah,
And
of
we will
course.
chant ho, ho, ha, 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 to add some fun to that. Okay, so let's say ho, ho, ha, 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 ho,
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 ha,
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 ho, ho,
ho,
ha,
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 ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And I
ha.
can see you're already laughing and
Oh my
smiling.
God, I'm just feeling so good. This is really effective. Even
Yeah,
just trying to trick your body, right?
that's right. And this is just the first step. So we move to the second step, which is a kind of a deep breathing exercises. Now, deep breathing exercises are very useful as it brings you into your relaxation response of your mind or brain. So what we do, we inhale through our nose and exhale as slowly as possible through our mouth. So let's try this inhalation through our nose. Inhale, hold it, hold it, hold it, and slowly exhale through your mouth as you say, ah. and feel your body getting relaxed in your chest. And how are you feeling after this one
I'm just too
exhalation?
relaxed. I think I don't know who's going to conduct the interview. No, I'm just joking. No, it is
So,
very effective, actually. I do feel a little bit more relaxed,
yeah.
especially after the deep breathing method you just mentioned.
That's right. So, and we do it multiple times during 15-20 minutes, this deep breathing. So the third step is laughter exercises. So we have many fun and value-based and different types of laughter exercises. So today, maybe we can practice mental floss laughter exercise. Just like we have a dental floss, we keep our teeth clean. We have to keep our mind as well clean. So we will just wrap this mental floss around our fingertips like this, and we will say, and we will start laughing and cleansing. We look at each other.
Oh my God, this is contagious, which is good.
Which is good, right? And we end it with the fourth step, which is bringing childlike playfulness, because we do not laugh much, right? So connecting with that childlike playfulness definitely helps to make you more like energetic and connect with that inner child within you. So we end it with very good, very good, yay! We did it twice. Very good, very good, yay!
Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm just feeling it right now.
And when you do it in the groups, physically, it's equally effective on Zoom as we are trying it nowadays.
Yes.
So it is as beneficial, and it has many benefits. Since you asked me what are the benefits, physical and mental benefits, many, many benefits. I would just outline the major benefits are for your physical health. It helps to reduce your blood pressure. It's very good for your heart health. And even if somebody is suffering from chronic illnesses like cancer, diabetes, or maybe multiple sclerosis, they can practice laughter yoga, and it will definitely act as a complementary program along with your medication to help boost the healing process. So if you're seeking physiotherapy treatment as well, and you're having muscular spasms, it will help in the reduction of pain, and it does help to cut down cortisol production. So it is a great stress buster. So another important thing is you can use it as a preventive measure. Nowadays in pandemic, it comes in as a great immunity booster. So if you're laughing for 15 minutes every day, you are increasing immunity of your body as well. So it has many physical benefits, your digestive system, everything is like that is connected to your organs, and it's functioning has chances to work in a better condition when you're feeling happy and healthy. So you're quite balanced, I believe. When we can laugh, we are quite balanced.
Wow, that's just definitely. I'm going to try that one. Now, can we try it alone, or it has to be in the group of people?
Oh no, you can try it alone. Like I tried alone many times in front of the mirror.
Yes, mirror is your best friend.
You can try it your
Especially
family.
right now, we cannot be together. We have to have that social distance. So
That's right. And now in pandemic, the fun thing is you can laugh at anything actually, because this is unconditional laughter. So we are not using that logical part of our brain where we have learned that laughter comes only through humor. So when you're training your brain to laugh at something like, I'm making my hair and I want to practice laughter, oh, because I'm tricking myself into creating that feel-good feeling. So even you simply say, ho, ho, ha, ha, and bring a smile on your face, you're tricking your body into releasing endorphins. So you can laugh at anything.
or you can
Oh,
just
look
make
at,
fun of
I'm drinking
yourself.
water and I can laugh after every sip.
That's amazing. You also,
And I just
yes,
forgot to tell you the
yes,
emotional benefits, like besides giving you that general feeling of vitality and well-being, if you can laugh every day in the morning for 10 minutes, the whole day you will feel a general sense of positivity within your energy system. Your energy stays boosted and you are more resilient to counter any challenging situations with that positive outlook that you have created
Well,
for
energy is very
yourself
important.
first thing in the morning.
That's great. We do need the energy, especially right now.
That's
Um,
right.
you do also offer corporate laughter yoga, which
That's
can
right.
be either on Zoom on our site for employees.
That's
Based
right.
on your experience, how has this practice improved the wellness of the workplaces?
Oh, well, it has definitely helped counter the stress at the corporate or at the workplace, because when people can laugh together, they can bond well. And especially in laughter yoga, we are bringing in that element of childlike playfulness. So that does help in toning down the egos and putting down your defenses. So the communication channels get opened up more easily, and the conflict resolution is the chances of that becomes much higher. So there's better communication, team bonding when it is used as a team bonding. People can bond together and foster better communication and personal relationships. And besides that, for leaders as well, if leaders are practicing laughter during the day with their teams, teams are more than happy to work for them and do their projects and submit them on time. And that does help in the expansion and increase of efficiency of the team and boosts the productivity of the company. And when the mind is relaxed, the workplace is happier, people tend to become more creative as well. Even the offices like Google and BBC have tried it in their offices. And it was featured on Oprah Winfrey's show, who has validated its efficacy herself.
That's definitely something that I think right now, when a lot of people go back to the workplaces because they work at home,
That's
they
right.
probably need to try because that
Yes,
anxiety is going to come back. And um,
exactly. Exactly. Now, because everybody's working in isolation. So joining some Zoom laughter yoga can really get them kicking and connect with those social engagement they need the most.
now I want to talk about your latest research, which has been on nervous system health, which is vital for the body's overall health. What are some of the key findings about improving the health of our nervous system? And what is this major research focus for you?
Oh, well, I was drawn to it, Tanaz, because I feel that there is our nervous system is the main link between our body and mind communication. So when our nervous system is operating in the optimal way, in the healthy way, it's very easy to experience the balance between our body and mind. So the moment this our nervous system goes into an unhealthy state, our body mind connection is also disrupted. That communication link is disconnected between the body and mind. So it's very important that we create awareness around our stressors on the daily basis. What are the environmental stressors and how our body is reacting or responding to those environmental stresses, because these stressors are activating our stress physiology. So if we have better understanding, either we can remove those stresses from our environment, or if we have no choice to remove those stresses from our environment, then we can adopt some adaptive strategies and become more positive or mindful and learn how to work with that stressor in a more healthy way, in a more adaptive way. So it's very important that we create awareness around our stresses. And I believe that connecting with the strategies and technique that could help us to activate our relaxation response, it is very important after we have started identifying our stresses, that how can we bring our nervous system back into balance. So there are many practices available, and I personally find laughter to be quite effective and instant way to activate our parasympathetic nervous system, because we are using deep breathing practices in it, and we are releasing endorphins instantly, which makes us feel good. And then if you join the social platforms, the free laughter clubs, then you get to meet other people. And that social engagement part is very good to tone our vagus nerve, which is the largest nerve in our system.
Wow, that's, well, definitely right now, especially, um, we're just, it's been a challenging year for everyone. So it's
That's
good
right.
to take care of our stress and finding those methods, because the stress is inevitable. We all have it.
Yeah. It just takes over. It's
It takes over.
automatically
Yeah. No
happening.
one is unique. Everybody's gonna experience it at one point.
Everybody, nobody can be spared.
um, I'm just being very, I love your website and YouTube. I've been going on it, and I just find this phrase that I want to read it for our audience. The over busy mind overlooks many intuitive body signals. When I saw that, it resonated with me so much. And I know so many people can relate to that, because um, many professionals, executive people just get so involved in their daily routine of life that they forget about their mental health, about their life, because it's all about work. And just whether you're a mom, busy mom, or you're professional, you just have that routine. But how can you, what are some of the tips, based on your opinion and your experience, you can offer to individual and busy professionals to balance their work and their life?
I would say pause, pause, pause throughout the day. Get into the habit of taking mindful pauses often, and start tuning into your stress triggers and your bodily sensations, how your body is reacting or responding to different events that are taking place during the day. And it's not easy to get into that habit. I also know that. So it's very important to rely on some practical tools, like setting alarms in your phone, mobile, or computer, or putting sticky notes all around you if you are really serious about bringing that change, to take the mindful pauses and observing your bodily sensations, because we are living so much into our mind chatter, and especially we are on our mobile and technology all the time, so we are engaging with our mind most of the times, and we are quite disconnected, neck down, what's happening. So sometimes we forget, oh, I'm so busy doing on my project, I had to have my lunch or drink more water today, I forgot to drink more water, or meditate. So that could allow to engage in more mindful practices, and I believe engaging in more body-based practices can be helpful to establish that connection and start tuning into your bodies more, like dancing, singing, playing, and of course laughing could be quite useful. Doing some mindful practices like dynamic meditation, which can be done throughout the day, like observing your breath and just being mindful of your surroundings and enjoying a good cup of coffee with complete as a sensory experience. So I think that that can really help to start slipping from your mind into your bodies more. And I would say it's a slow process. So one has to do it consistently as a practice, because usually your brain will take 40 days to slip into a new habit. So yeah, they can spend more time in doing things to love themselves more that they really love doing, engaging in some hobbies and connecting more with family and friends, and communicate more and express our feelings and emotions uh, in the right, healthy ways.
Yeah, I love the mindfulness, the word mindfulness, and just pause, and just, that is very powerful, because we're
Yeah.
always constantly just going and going and forget to pause. So
Yeah.
I think that is something that a lot of people need to incorporate in their daily life.
That's right.
I,
Even
I
like when we breathe, sorry,
worry.
when we breathe, if you notice, when we take an inhalation in and before we exhale, there is always a pause. So that is quite a way to understand that, that pause is very powerful. Like pause can really give us a lot of information that we were not putting our attentions earlier on. So noticing brings along with it moving forward possibilities about the things that were not within our awareness earlier on.
Mhm. That's definitely, I'm going to try to do that because I'm guilty of it. I'm pretty sure. Finally, I wanted to ask you this. I know you kind of touched base on it in earlier, but um, it's a topic that everybody's struggling right now. Stress, anxiety. And many studies show that the relationship between stress and anxiety and physical illness down the road, um, and they're still relevant. So how can we prevent, because again, stress and anxiety comes and go, and it's not, we cannot avoid it. But if we wanted to just kind of prevent getting sick in the future, because again, we're putting pressure on our body, how can we control our anxiety and stress and manage this so we don't have to down the road worry about getting sick or even just mentally being free from any worries?
Yeah. So I would say that people can, education comes in first to educate ourselves around stress, like what are the different types of stresses we encounter during the day. Is it a physical stress or chemical stress or emotional stress, mental stress that we are experiencing? That could help us to do practices or actions that could help us to curb a particular kind of stress that is overtaking our system. And practices like gratitude are very helpful when it comes to countering your emotional stress, because if you're more gratified and trying to focus on what we have, definitely our levels of contentment are going to expand, and there is a tendency to be more present in the moment with that sense of satisfaction. So I think keeping a gratitude journal is a great practice to start seeing its effects over months and years if you're doing it on daily basis. And exercise for your physical health. Even if you're suffering from some health conditions, then you can find out an exercise program that is suitable for you, and especially the one that you enjoy. So enjoyment is very important, whatever you do. So I would say it is like loving yourself, love yourself, never do anything that you don't like doing, that your body responds to and your mind responds to as something welcoming. Engage in those activities that you choose for yourself. And some mindfulness based practices, if you can do journaling or reflection, that might help you to deal with your anxieties, because anxieties are coming from something that we have no control over. So bringing forth data that might help you, there are many practices. I personally like to do focusing, and a focusing technique is more of a felt sensing technique. So anything that helps you to connect more with your bodily sensations, because body is very intelligent. It has an innate intelligence, and each and every memory is stored in our bodies since the day we were born. But we are not aware of that. So when we do some practices which are more body based and more sensation based, then the intelligence of our body begins to open up, and it starts putting forth the data that was not in our awareness earlier on. And that is a forward movement of probabilities and what we say co-creation or manifestation, because when we are unlocking what was not working for us earlier on through this body connection, it is like you are connecting with your intuition as well through that body work that is giving you more information on what to choose, how to move forward, and why something is not working. So some subtle information may come forward through focusing. So I personally enjoy doing, but it may not be for everybody, because everybody is different, as I said. So you must choose something It's based on trial and error. There are many modalities like yoga, mindfulness-based practices, and meditation, dynamic meditation, and silent meditation. So drink enough water to replenish your body, and be mindful of what kind of foods are you putting in your body, because everybody has a different bodily constitution. And I like to rely on this ancient Indian um, medicine field called Ayurveda, because they have defined 3 body types, and it has a wisdom in it. It's quite an old system. So when I follow that system and try to eat foods that are suitable for my body type, I find that I am feeling much better every day. And if I choose those foods which are not meant for me, I find myself like having symptoms, which my body is not liking those foods. So figure out through trial and error what are the foods which are most suitable to give you more energy. So be mindful. Mindfulness and pausing and noticing is the key here to
So much
counter.
great information. There's so
Thank
many
you so much.
great information. Pausing, gratitude, taking care of what we eat, drinking a lot of water, and what I love the most is laughter. And I'm gonna
Yes.
try to do that from now on. Just
Do join. Do join. Laughter clubs are every day free laughter clubs nowadays on Zoom. You can look for it on the Facebook and hop into any of the free Zoom laughter clubs, and laughter, of course, laugh every day to counter your anxiety and stress.
Definitely going to try that. Ashoo, thank you so much. There's so much good information. I would love to talk to you, but we're running out of time. I mean, I love your website, your YouTube channel, and you give us so much insight into connecting to our body and being mindful today. And we want to thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Tannaz. It has been my pleasure talking to you and sharing with you, and you have a great day.
Thank you, and we wish you the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.